Hi everybody, all my followers, be welcome to another video. Right, again on this Passat, the last video, hopefully. Right, the car is a 2008 Volkswagen Passat. This is the 3C. The engine on this is the 2-liter diesel TDI. Doesn't really matter for what the problem is. Anyway, so the issue with the car, or this issue now, is to do with the remote or the central locking. So I was told that the car only locks with one key, doesn't unlock, and with the other key it does nothing. So the other key the guy was referring to is this key, that when you look at it, to me this looks like a brand new key. Okay, the key has no scratch, no nothing. The key is brand new. The key works, so when I press, you can see in there. Okay, but this key, guys, doesn't belong to this car, or is not programmed. So you could say that if the key was not used for a long time, it could lose the remote sync, but would not lose the immobilizer. So let me show you that when I put. So I'm going to take the proper key, and I'm going to put this key now, and you are greeted with that message. Okay, plus look what happened when I press the remote. So I've loaded the comfort module, comfort system module, so central locking, and when you scroll down to 10.1, this is all you need to have to check the remotes. So when I press lock, look, it doesn't tell me which remote is, because this remote is not programmed, number one. So when you press, you can see that the only thing it tells you is fixed code is not okay, coding catching area no value, a logarithm says it's okay. So what means is this key could belong to this car, is okay for this car, but the fixed code is wrong. So the key is not programmed. Plus it doesn't show you nothing about which key you are pressing, but all the buttons work. Now the original key, the key that actually starts the car, when I press lock, look the difference on my live data. It tells me remote is number 1. It tells me on there that the second digit comes on, so it tells me which button I'm pressing, which is the lock. It tells me fixed code is okay, in catching area okay, a logarithm okay. When I press the boot, am I going to open the boot now? There we go. But now look what happens when I press unlock. Nothing happens. So this to me is a very, very secure sign that my problem is on the key and not on the car. We will reconfirm that with the frequency tester, but this to me is a key problem, and that's why we're going to have a look now. So we're going to go to the workshop and try to figure out what's wrong with the key. Just before we do it, I offered the guy to program this key to the car. He's not interested. I believe he have already spent a little bit of money on the car now, this time with everything we just did. So I offered the service. He says he doesn't want to program the key, so that's what it is. I'm not going to program the key if he's not willing to pay for it. So I just thought I would mention this in case some of you guys might question that. So that's what it is. Okay, so here we have it, and the first thing we're going to do is just confirm that this is bad. So let's press the lock. I don't know if you can see the red LED in there. Now with the boot, and now with the unlock, and as you can see, that flashing usually is to do with the interference. As you can see, look at that. I have a few things here that interfere with it, but you can see when I actually press the button, it actually lights up properly. So that's how I know it's working. But when I press the unlock, nothing happens. Oh dear, I'm gonna be criticized because of this. Right, anyway, that's gonna... So this to me again is because it means that the key is bad. So let's gonna take the blade out. That's the first thing you do. You press this little tab and you pull the blade out. Now to take this top, this chrome part, you just slide this, which way it goes? That way. So you just push the top that way, and now it comes out. And now we should be able to pry these open. Screwdriver here. There we go. And it's open. That's my battery. Let's take the battery out. Oh, come on. I need to take the rest off. I need to get to the other side of the key. Well, you take this bit off now. It was easy up to here, but there is a way of taking this off. Oh, there we go. This part is kind of glued in there, so it's not that easy to remove, but we will get there. And if I need to cut it, there we go. Then we'll glue this again. Okay, let's see if I can take this side now. Never understand why they glue keys like this. There we go. Now I will cut it through there. I know I'm not showing nothing, guys, other than my plaster. But basically, I'll explain in a minute. Basically, the key is glued on these two edges here and over here. And obviously, I pried it a little bit here, so it could give me room to then put the spatula. You can see there, plastic came, black plastic on the side. That's the glue, and I don't know if it's still glued at the back, but even if it is, battery is out, and the PCB should now come off even without touch anything else. There we go. Okay. So now we should be able to test this button and see what's going on with it. Okay. Okay, I really need to get a bench multimeter. I hate having to get my multimeter back and forwards all the time. Right, so checking the solders, just naked eye. Solders looks okay, doesn't look like it's nothing cracked or anything like that. So it might be that we have an issue with the button itself, I guess. Is this button... looks like I can open the button. There we go. So if I slide that out, I don't know what I'm showing you guys, but there we go. Button is open. There he is. Now we're gonna give it a clean. It looks quite clean actually. Hope we don't have something else with this. So what is that? So these links what? So these shorts, okay, shorts these in there. So it comes through there. Boom boom. And shorts that to here, which goes to this capacitor. So this is the battery power. Fair enough, okay. And shorts to over there. Okay. Interesting. So he sends current. So it's just a short, that's it. It's no rocket science, really. That's interesting. Okay, let's clean this, just make sure it's okay. Okay, for alcohol. Now that's gonna clean that as well. This is a little bit clean, but we're gonna do our best. If I can put this back on somehow. There's 2 little tabs on each side. Okay, the button seems to be closed again. So the battery goes like this. Let me hold the battery somehow in here. Let me get my thingy here. Should probably have paused and saved you from all this. Let me see what we have now. Come on. It's not that difficult. Okay, so there it is. I think again I'm just trying to hold the battery somehow. So let me show you. So there, middle, and now the unlocking. Dude, look at that. Right, so the button is closed, everything is good. Let's just put everything back on. Let's give a clean to this if I find my stuff. Where is my stuff? Oh dear. Dear, 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 dear. Oh, there it is. So that's gonna slide these back in. Oops, it's the other way around. Okay, like that. Okay, now let's kind of put a little bit of glue there on the sides. And my glue is getting dry as well, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit, I guess. my thing is here. I know. Such a misery. Oh dear. Just okay. This is enough. Let's lift this. Put a little bit of glue around here, where the glue was before. So here on the edges, like that. Okay, as you can see, a very thin layer of glue. Just to glue this back on. Okay, let me clean. I need to get more of this glue because it's running out, basically. I'm running out. Okay, let's clean this. Oh dear. I think there's a little bit here that is too much. Yeah, there is. Let's clean it. That's it. Battery back in. And there we go. Now the last thing is go to the car and see if it works. Okay, moment of the truth. Car is locked right now. Let's see if it works. Oh, beautiful. Job done. Job done. So let me show you again. Lock. Unlock. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So don't even need to go through the live data. Remote is working. It is a little bit of a fiddling job opening those buttons and clean them, but it can be done, as you've seen. So again, we repaired it without any parts. So that's it. Remote is working again. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope there's some information here you can find useful. If you do have any questions, any comments, please put it below. And like always, thanks for watching.